Years ago, my son was a huge fan of the show Mythbusters. The host would take these logical assumptions that we all have about life and prove them to be complete and utter nonsense. Well, that's what we're going to do today with myths about dental call tracking. Hi, I'm Zanya Winans, CEO and founder of Golden Proportions Marketing, the nation's leading dental marketing company, and I am a nut for call tracking. We put call tracking numbers on pretty much everything. Think of call tracking like salt in your cooking. It just makes everything better. But there are some people in the dental world that are highly resistant to the idea of using dental call tracking numbers. There's still a few myths floating around about how call tracking messes up your SEO, causes HIPAA issues, and all sorts of other stuff. Are you ready to bust some myths? Myth number 1, it violates HIPAA to record your patient calls. Sorry, but that one's nonsense. In 2009, HIPAA extended its coverage for covered entities through what they called the HITECH Act, to include all business associates with access to health information, which includes marketers and call tracking providers. So relax, you're covered and so are we. Myth busted. Myth number 2, dental call tracking is gonna hurt my SEO. Well, if you don't know what you're doing, it actually could. We had one client come to us who had a completely clueless marketer put the same call tracking number on Google, their website, and Facebook. This was a nightmare, and yes, it did actually screw up their SEO because this was like the worst possible thing they could do. When we use call tracking, the number is listed on your website as a new patient hotline, and we tell Google not to index the number, so there's no confusion with your primary number. No impact on your SEO, and now we know every new patient call that comes in. Our analysis? Myth busted. Myth number 3, my patients won't trust a changing phone number. Okay, busting this one is easy. Off the top of your head, what's the number of your vet? No peeking at your phone. Not sure? That's because on your phone, all you have to do is hit a button and it connects you. Honestly, I couldn't tell you my own daughter's phone number. The only reason I know my husband's cell is because he made me repeat it like a dozen times when I was pregnant so I could let him know when I went into labor. Otherwise, bupkis. Sorry, but this one's a bust too. Myth number 4, my team won't like being recorded. Okay, this one isn't a myth. You shouldn't hide the fact that you are recording calls because your team will feel like their trust was violated. But if you tell your team that you're recording the calls to measure the true impact of your marketing and to help the whole team to learn and grow, they should be fine with it. If they still balk, I'm going to tell you it's because they already know that you're not going to like what you hear. Team members who have ownership of their actions and who want to be accountable for the results are the only ones you want on your team, and they will embrace call tracking. Anybody else needs to go for a whole list of other reasons, this one being just the icing on the cake. Myth and people who are afraid of dental call tracking, busted. New patient call conversion is just one of the KPIs you should be tracking. Download our free guide, Transform Your Dental Practice by Tracking These 8 KPIs today, and learn how to track more than just your calls. Thanks for watching.